ಆನೇಕಲ್ ತಾಲೂಕಿನ ಹೆಬ್ಗೋಡಿ ನಗರಸಭೆ ವ್ಯಾಪ್ತಿಯ ಅನಂತನಗರದಲ್ಲಿರುವ ಪ್ರಜಾಪಿತ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಕುಮಾರೀಸ್ ಅಖಂಡ ಜ್ಯೋತಿ ಭವನ್ ಆವರಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಟೈಟ್ ರೋಪ್ ವಾಕ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಎಂಬ ವಿನೂತನ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ಏರ್ಪಡಿಸಲಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಇನ್ನು ಟೈಟ್ ರೋಪ್ ವಾಕ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಎಂಬ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೈದರಾಬಾದ್ನ ಸೀನಿಯರ್ ರಾಜಯೋಗ ಟೀಚರ್ ರಾಜಯೋಗಿನಿ ಬಿಕೆ ಅಂಜಲಿ ಅಕ್ಕರವರು ಭಾಗವಹಿಸಿ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಮನುಷ್ಯ ತಮ್ಮ ನಿಜವಾದ ಜೀವನವನ್ನು ಹೇಗೆ ನಡೆಸಬೇಕು ಮತ್ತು ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಂತೋಷದಿಂದ ಬದುಕಬೇಕಾದರೆ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ನಡೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳಬೇಕು ಎಂಬುವ ಸತ್ಯವನ್ನು ಉದಾಹರಣೆ ಸಮೇತವಾಗಿ ತಿಳಿಸಿಕೊಡಲಾಯಿತು. ಹಾಗೆಯೇ ಇದೇ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ರಾಜಯೋಗ ಮೆಡಿಟೇಷನ್ ಸಹ ಮಾಡಿಸಲಾಯಿತು. ಇನ್ನು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಜಾಪಿತ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಕುಮಾರಿ ಈಶ್ವರೀಯ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾಲಯದ ಅನಂತನಗರ ಶಾಖೆಯ ಮುಖ್ಯಸ್ಥರಾದ ಬಿಕೆ ಅಮೃತ ಅಕ್ಕ ಸೇರಿದಂತೆ ಮೊದಲಾದವರು ಭಾಗವಹಿಸಿದ್ರು.
Here we have 8,500 centers like this, and we also have 150 retreat centers, a bigger size, where we have a regular education sessions happening across. And it's not just a spiritual organization, it's a socio-spiritual organization, and we also end up with governments for few of social acts like Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, Nasha Mukt, and also de-addiction and digital de-addiction. So we have MOUs, we have approvals, and we have central government registered agreed MOUs where we have this opportunities to go into engineering colleges, universities for all this awareness program. Not just that, Brahma Kumaris, the main concept is about the self-transformation. We say where there is self-transformation, there is a world transformation. That is, the charity begins at home. And what we teach here, the base is Raj Yoga meditation. The meditation that Brahma Kumari is teaching across the world is Raj Yoga meditation. And what is special about Brahma Kumaris? It's a first ever, a largest in the world women-led organization. And not just that, we have, like, you're all coming from IT background, medical background, women jurist background, jurist agriculture. So we are serving society in 25 wings. That is in 25 different categories. You name the wing, you name the category, and we are there. Like we as in Brahma Kumaris, whoever are part of a specific category. Like for example, in our Sevadaris there are doctors, engineers, lawyers. So we go to that specific area and we help that set of people to enable to bring the spirituality in their life. And this is what we do. And across the world, whatever the knowledge you are being taught, it's the same. We start with 7 days course. So this is a basic introduction of Brahma Kumaris. And then now we have here Sister Anjali Behan. So it's a simple yet angel sitting here. She is a prominent spiritual teacher, a lecturer and a senior Raj Yoga practitioner, and she is associated with Brahma Kumari's World Spiritual University, and she based primarily in Hyderabad. And she is known for her work in value-based education, stress management and spiritual empowerment. What is her role? She serves as an in-charge and a Raj Yoga teacher at Imayat Nagar branch of Brahma Kumaris in Hyderabad. And she is also actively coordinating all the programs in one of the biggest retreat center in Hyderabad, Shanti Sarovar. And her background, she holds a BTech degree in chemical engineering, and she combines her technical background with her spiritual knowledge. And what is her expertise and specialization? So value-based education, she has conducted extensive training for educators, including a project with the government of Andhra Pradesh that trained approximately 3,000 teachers. And she works with the scientists and engineers wing of the Raj Yoga Education and Research Foundation, and she's also now part of information technology wing. And she conducts seminars on, as I said, stress management, harmony in relationship, self-transformation for various organizations that includes even Navy, CRPF and also state police forces. And she is also having a media presence. She frequently speaks on Awakening TV, Godlywood Studio and other Brahma Kumaris media platforms on all related to spiritual empowerment. And coming to the international contribution, she has delivered lectures and services in Mauritius, Kenya, UK and USA. What's the topic? Yeah, tight rope, walk of life. What is tight rope? You have seen one more photo, right, in your WhatsApp? What was that photo showing? Anybody? Huh? In this photo, she's carrying bag, but there's another photo that was sent to you in WhatsApp. What was that? Okay, you know what is tightrope walk of life. You have seen the circus, right? So you see a kid walking on the tight rope, right? You have seen that. So what are those things that has to be part of that kid when she's walking through? What are those 4 things that definitely that kid has to be taken care of? Very good. Attention, concentration, and then? Sorry? Wonderful. Balance, that is weight.
Fear.
Fear or fearless?
No, take care of the fear.
Fearless. Being fearless or taking care not to be feared. What else? Confidence. Wonderful. So the main core principles of today's talk would be the same. The need for balance, focus on concentration, and what is that pole? In the circus we saw the pole, she used that for a balance. So today we'll see how Anjali Ma'am tried to bring that example or a metaphor in the spiritual application of our life. What is exactly the tightrope walk of life and how steady footing through that element. What is that element that we need for steady footing? We will try to listen today from Anjali sister. So I request and I warmly invite Anjali Didi to take this.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after.
ओम शांति। अच्छे से बोलेंगे ओम शांति। Because the place where you have all come It's a place where you might already be experiencing some peace. Office environment से business environment, घर का जो environment, उससे हटकर here you are more peaceful. So in the Brahma Kumaris, we address by this word to everybody, Om Shanti. So that it actually means I am a peaceful soul and so are you. It's a reminder that peace is my inherent nature, so is yours. So let us be in that peace, and that is what the Brahma Kumaris is making an effort to. Let the whole world be peaceful. And in midst of all this chaos, confusion, whatever is happening in the world, to be peaceful, one word which you were already saying, like the tightrope walk of life, when we are saying, by the tightrope walk, ऐसे नहीं, ऐसे होते रहता है लाइफ में, ऊपर नीचे. What aspects does it happen? What aspects of life ये ऐसे होते रहता है? Can you share? Which areas are? Difficulties. Why do you experience the difficulty? Or when do we experience the difficulty? For example, since she was saying, I said, no, I need to give time in the house because she is a woman, lady. But I also have office work to do. क्या करूँ? What to do? Both things are important. For a livelihood, you have to earn. But if you have to earn, you have to give time there. But then you also have a house. You have to take care of things there. Not only the things there, not only the food, making of food. Children are there, husband is there. You have to take care of them also. Both the things are important. Both the things are needed. But क्या करूँ? How to do? Some other things. Sometimes it happens that for the sake of the family, you may have to skip some assignment in the office. Yeah, sometimes there is a function at home and then there is also some inspection at the office. It happens. It means when we are talking of something called balance, the things which we are talking are not that one is important and one is not important. Both the things are important. Both the aspects, both the factors. Like in a balance, the Raju, you have a weight on one side and whatever is required, it may be any vegetable or anything on the other side. And it is, both the things are important, is it not? You can't do without the weight also. It should be a proper weight, and on the other side, whatever I want to buy. And then you will have to, what the vendor does, he brings it to a balance. Okay? Then you say, Acha, then the deal is done. And then you pay him. Okay? Now the same thing when it comes to life. We have to balance. But the tricky part is, it is not 1 kg के लिए 1 kg. ना? 1 kg के लिए 1 kg नहीं. It is you are doing with the good things. But sometimes when it comes to time, you might have to do 80 at home and 20 at office. 80-20 ratio. Sometimes 20-80 ratio. 50-50 is not balanced. Rarest of the rare case maybe 50-50 is balanced in life. Whereas in weighing, it is whatever, exactly the same proportion here and there. But in life it is not like that. No, you might have seen in science, there is a concept of the fulcrum. And on one side you have a rope, you have the, the stick. And if the stick is more, length is more on one side, then the weight on that side you have to put less. And the length of the stick on one side is less, you have to put more weight. It is all to do with that fulcrum, it is called. Huh? So the concept of balance is actually a very beautiful concept in which you always have to have one quality. What's that quality? The one on the rope, the one on the tight rope. See, you are talking of concentration, focus, confidence, fearlessness. No? But there is one quality which is always required. Can you relax on the rope like this? Ammaya, ho gaya. You can't do that. He always has to be alert. Or what another word? Intention. So he always has to be very steady. Steady on the rope. He just can't, he or she, whoever it is, he just can't, okay, done. Till I reach the goal over there, even one step, even before I reach the goal, I just can't let go of anything. Only when I reach the final destination, then I can relax. So it means life is not to be relaxed. Is it so? That's why I am very carefully using the word steady, not tension. It's not tension. If you are tensed, you will either fall this side or that side. You can't afford to be tensed. So, what is that steadiness? Or what will bring that steadiness? The concept of steady is, again, if you take from sports point of view, when the runner is on the blocks, what are the terms, the words the person who is there he uses? Ready, then steady. अभी तक गो नहीं है, गो भी नहीं हुआ है, and ऐसा भी नहीं है. It's that state, steady, steady. And you always have to be steady. And then you will be, then only you will be able to balance. It's all shaking. And people do wondrous walks. Right? I have heard again across Niagara also. There have been some people that there will be buildings, very high-rise buildings. And between that they tie the rope and walk. We will start thinking, ये क्यों चल रहा है भाई? Don't we do that? And don't people do that? But maybe people are able to do there also, but when it comes to life, and the beauty or the issue of this is, everything is all very good. It is not right or wrong. You are trying to, go somewhere between right or wrong. It is two good things and then what to choose. The balance we are talking is between not two. It is between good things. But then how to balance? Like example, even if you are making something at home, let's say you are making tea, even tea. Each one's proportion of milk and water is different. Somebody to pura milk wala. Somebody will say only this much. Each one's proportion of the sugar or whatever, it's different. So each one's way of looking at balance is so different, is it not? Then somebody says, "Arey, kya chai bani hai?" but somebody will say nahi फीकी चाय थी. And the ingredients, all the ingredients are important. Tea powder is important, milk is important, the water is important, the sugar is important, everything is important, the gas stove is important, the heat is important. But then striking a balance, proper proportion of the each one according to each one. And in families that becomes a big in the early morning, if there are many family members and elder members, then each one has his own say. ऐसी चाय चाहिए, ऐसी चाय चाहिए. So from early morning the balance starts. So similarly in life also, we need to strike this balance. And when this balance is not there, what happens? When this balance is not there, you have the tea, sugar, you have the tea powder, you have sugar, you have milk, you have water, you have the gas stove. But if the tea is not proper, early morning, you are not getting a booster dose to go further. So everything is there. लेकिन that thing, and somewhere I feel modern life is like that. सब कुछ है ना, सब कुछ है, लेकिन क्या नहीं है? प्रॉपर प्रोपोर्शन में नहीं है. सब कुछ है ना आजकल. In India also we don't have to look at the West nowadays. अच्छी गाड़ियाँ हैं, अच्छे मोबाइल्स है. When it comes to technology, we have all very nice things. हमारे roads भी अच्छे बन गए. Nowadays lot of us are moving in flights also. For all those who are seated over here, ठीक है लाइफ में. सब कुछ होते हुए भी वो एकदम एक्यूरेट मेरे को जैसी चाय चाहिए, the way I want my tea to be, like that life is not. And no problem. Sympathy becomes soft and empathy becomes hard, ऐसा? So you get an idea? So क्या है in life, we as person, we have these values, not that we don't have, but in which proportion to use what? For example, I will give you some balances, like in the Brahma Kumaris what we are taught. I'll use some Hindi words, okay? एक है स्नेह, एक है शक्ति. You get it? One side you are saying love, the other side you are saying power. एक hard value है, एक soft value. You need to balance. When I have to be loving, when I have to say that's it, this is it, इससे ज़्यादा नहीं, कम नहीं, थोड़ा disciplinarian type हो गया, थोड़ा discipline introduce कर दिया, ना? Now we have to balance, and that balance cannot be the same balance all the time. Now अभी बच्चा है, for example in kids ही ले लो, अभी यहाँ बैठे हुए हैं, प्यार से बैठे, शांति से बैठे हैं, थोड़ा ऐसे गड़बड़ करेंगे तो इनिशियली यू विल यूज लव. थोड़ी देर के बाद व्हाट विल मम्मा डू? नहीं, बैठना है थोड़ा सा. इज इट नॉट? सो यू नो इट डिपेंड, सिचुएशन के ऊपर डिपेंड करता है कि कितना यूज करना है और कितना कम यूज करना, कितना ज़्यादा यूज करना. And the whole and throughout our life, you know, we will always be working on these balances. Introvert, extrovert. Where I should keep quiet, where I should say. And where you should say if you keep quiet. And where you have to keep quiet if you say, गड़बड़ हो गया. हो जाता है नहीं? And sometimes we feel that also. I shouldn't have said. I should have kept quiet at that time. And because there was not a proper balance, what it does, because we didn't do it properly, what happens when there is imbalance? what happens to the situation? Situation goes out of control. And the relationships become more strained. Does that happen?